The former world number one, Rafael Nadal, lost in the fourth round of the Madrid Open. He lost to a lesser-known Jiří Lečka in straight sets. It was at a tournament that he has had a lot of success in. It's a tournament that's played on clay. It's at his home country. So many things making this a memorable tour. But a loss is still a loss, and it's not just Rafael Nadal and his team or his family, particularly his wife, but his die-hard loyal fans too, who've experienced a bunch of emotions through the last few weeks, which is what makes this particular chapter of Rafael Nadal's journey a little complex. What I mean is, first of all, let's face it, this is the last phase of Nadal's career, his final journey. This is the stage that every sports person, especially the top stars, always dread secretly, because everyone likes going out on a high. With Rafael Nadal, though, that venture has been trying, to say the least. It's been a struggle, and maybe it's something he did not foresee. The problem is not just coming back from a career-threatening injury. I think Rafael Nadal probably reckoned that would have been the easy part, coming back after a year. I think what he is realizing is that this journey here on and trying to get back to the kind of player he was before he left in 2023 is what is proving to be the most difficult aspect of this comeback. And it's strange, can we really call this phase his comeback or his imminent goodbye? Every match, every win, a fist pump, a wonderful rally, and every single tournament here on is going to provide a reminder to everyone of what Rafa meant to tennis and what could have been. And guess what? It's probably what Nadal himself is experiencing everywhere he's going. Even after the loss, the court decked up like it was a final, and Nadal had in fact won it all. There were banners reminding them and all the fans of what he'd achieved at the Madrid Open, and fans applauding, emotional scenes that only brought goosebumps to anyone who's witnessed the Spaniard's journey over the years. Even as fans choked back tears and his family watched on, eager to soak in every bit of this legend in what looks like a farewell tour this year, Nadal himself couldn't hold back his emotions.
It was a very special week for me, very positive and very emotional. I had the opportunity to play one more time here on this court. All I can say is thank you to everyone that has helped me in my career. It hasn't finished yet. This was a joke, because I'll be back next year.
Nadal jokingly, of course, added he will be back next year, almost like the parent consoling the child. But here's the thing, everyone is sensing it, the inevitability of it all. But here's how Rafael Nadal is making it easy for everyone. He's not dwelling on the things that are not working out, and you can sense that. You can see what those are. He's not dwelling on the loss so much as the chance to say bye-bye to his fans all over the world, and at least wherever he can. There are no wails and stammers and regrets. There is hope and the sense of nostalgia, and everyone is lapping this up, loving this version of Nadal. For 2 decades, we've seen the competitive side of Nadal, an athlete who's been tenacious, gritty, feisty. But now, after his comeback from an extended injury layoff, Nadal seems to be enjoying this time. The Spaniard is not worried about results or even future tournaments, but his sole focus remains to play for the fans.
At the end of the day, I'm going to set out my perspectives day by day. One match isn't going to change my perspectives. To change my perspectives on the situation, first I need to be convinced that I'm responding physically. So that comes first, and then I have to recover my confidence in myself, tennis-wise, and in all senses really. As such, my perspectives aren't changing. All that's happened is that I have the opportunity to play another day here.
As Rafael Nadal embarks on what looks like the final phase of his journey in professional tennis, he's taking his fans along for the ride. Barcelona and Madrid were just a couple of pit stops and indications of what lie ahead. And I guess it's something that he has realized over the last few months, the desire to come back and win big. and fight with the youngsters has somehow transformed to one of reliving the good part of his career, the tennis, the profession, the thing that actually gives him most joy. He's embracing the last phase of his career unlike most others. He's making sure he's leaving a memorable legacy in this last part, a testament to the passion and uniqueness that he brought to the sport over 2 decades ago when he burst onto it. And it's because of this, even youngsters are cherishing the opportunity to play him. In the round of 32, Pedro Cachin, another Nadal fan, asked for Nadal's jersey. These are, of course, some scenes after Cachin lost the match. But with Nadal's exit from the Madrid Open, the focus now shifts to his future tournaments. Nadal will next feature at the Italian Open in Rome and his final preparation before the French Open. That is, if he does decide to play. A decision he's, of course, yet to make.
I'm going to make my decision about Paris after Rome. I'm on my own journey. If I get there, I get there. If I don't, then I don't. What I'm not going to do is play in Paris without feeling like I can compete. If I'm going to go out on court, it will be with the feeling that I can really do my best and compete. I think that's logical after all I've experienced in Paris. I don't want to feel any other way on that court, which is so important to me.
The former world number one isn't chasing glory. He's already has 22 Grand Slams to his name, and he knows there is someone who's already surpassed him, and there may be others too in the future who will. It's hard to tell, and he doesn't want to even think about that. His last phase isn't about his quest for silverware or correcting the critics or undoing or doing something more, but enjoying the tennis. His goal is not to leave his fans heartbroken, but give them something they can hold on to. After that loss in Madrid, in a post-match interview, Nadal said that he doesn't want his family to get emotional. He doesn't want to see them cry. He only wants them to enjoy watching him play. He's living in the moments, taking a leaf out of the book of tennis itself. Don't look at the set or winning the match, but think of winning the points. He said he's enjoying the fact that he has made his biggest passion his profession. How many of us can truly say that? That's what he is wanting to tell us all through this year, to stay on for the tennis and leave with a smile.